And if I could ask, what are your thoughts on how LiAngelo has played so far through 2 games?
Jello?
Yes, Jello.
Well, he's been in the gym, for the last month working with his brother. We allow our players to have a workout partner. They can come in, off hours, weekends. So he's been coming in. He's been coming in, and scrimmaging with some of our younger players and our veterans. So he's been here for about a month. And, based on what we've seen, we invited him to Summer League. And, 2 days ago, he just had, a great shooting game, right, in game 1. So I think that's the one thing that, he could probably do in our league right now is shoot the ball. He plays hard, great teammate, quiet, right? I don't know if you've gotten a chance to know him at all, but doesn't say a whole lot, just kind of goes about his business. But we've only had 2 games. We'll see where it takes us. But the first game I know was fun for him, and that's it. We'll just take it day by day, and we'll see where it leads.
When you look at your opportunity in Greensboro, the way the franchise has developed second-round picks through Greensboro, how important is it to load up on these second-round picks and add them onto the Greensboro roster, knowing the success you've had with guys like Devontae and Jalen and the Martin twins when they were here?
Yeah, it's a good question. We did trade this year for a future first-round pick, and part of that is to get the players in the system now, right? I mean, if you draft with 2 picks, a first and a second every year, then it's going to take you X amount of years to get the talent in the system. If you have multiple picks, beyond the 2, this year we had 4, then, you're loading the system up a little bit earlier, and it gives you a chance to, move ahead a little bit more quickly than maybe you would if you just had 2 picks a year. So I don't know who's going to be in Greensboro. I do feel we've got talented players, beyond just the draftees, with our exhibit, our exhibit players and our two-way players. And our coach has done just a wonderful job, utilizing Greensboro. It's a great facility. It's an hour and a half away, even less. Players can go back and forth, get big minutes, and play a game at night and be back for practice the next morning in Charlotte with the veteran team. So that remains an emphasis. And once again, player development, for us from the beginning was one of the key components, to try to move this team forward.
To get one question in on LaMelo and the spectacular rookie season he came off of. What are you and the rest of the organization expecting out of him? Not just this offseason, but for the next step of his career, which will be his second year in the league. What do you guys want to see most?
Well, we want to make sure he's healthy with his wrist, and he's been working out now, full steam, for over a month. So we don't expect any problems there. The biggest part about his game is that he makes his teammates happy, right? Somebody who's got the ball in his hands. And if you're a player, just knowing that if you're open, if you run the floor, if you make a cut, he'll see you. So yes, he's fun to watch, right? I know he can score. He does a lot of different things. Rookie of the year, maybe there's going to be more expectations. But going forward, just for him to remember to be a great teammate, and there's a reason why his teammates are happy playing with him, which is he loves to pass the ball, and I think that's his biggest gift. So going forward, I think that's what we'd like him to focus on. Continue to be a great teammate, which he will, and then also to continue to make your teammates happy.
Mitch, Danny Thompson with the 3-point conversion. Great to see you as always. Kind of piggybacking off LaMelo. When you looked at the offseason this year, knowing that JB wanted to run positionless basketball and LaMelo likes to push the pace, do you feel like you were going to add players around him to be able to push that pace, like an Oubre and other additions like a Wandu on the wings to help push that pace forward?
Yeah, we do want to continue to play the same way. Our coach believes in that style of play. Ownership. Myself. It's fun to watch. I think our fans, love to watch the way we play the game. So that's a continued emphasis going forward, is to play at a high pace, which is pretty popular in the NBA right now. It's not like it's something that we've just invented. It is pretty popular. It is fun to watch. Our players like to play that way. So that is an emphasis going forward. Yes, in free agency, to some degree, the draft, we looked at our team and said, hey, let's get players that can do that. So that's the way we want to play, and I think that's the way the players want to play.